Shalom, shalom, family, and welcome to our channel, Manna for Battle, where we literally eat spiritual food provided by Yahuwah. And if the food you're eating doesn't look right, doesn't smell right, or doesn't taste right, then most likely you're eating at the wrong table. Join us and eat the spiritual manna straight from Yahuwah that will nourish your earthly body, lead you to Yeshua, who will take you straight to the Heavenly Father in your celestial one. Now let's prepare for battle. It is said that Enoch walked with God and was no more because God took him. Likewise, Elijah was taken up to the heavens in a whirlwind by a chariot of fire with fiery horses. Note: in comparison to Enoch, Elijah's departure is very descriptive and Enoch's is vague. But why? Searching even deeper in Hebrews chapter 11 verse 5, it reads, "By faith Enoch was translated and did not taste the physical death because his testimony was pleasing to God." The biblical usage for the word testimony is to be a witness or bear witness by affirming one has seen, heard, experienced, or been taught by divine revelation or inspiration. Now consider this. If Enoch's testimony was so pleasing to God that he took him, where is his testimony? As only 12 shady verses are dedicated to him, and even then, one must be careful not to mistake him with Enoch the son of Cain. And note, 94 verses pertain to Elijah. Obviously, there's something they don't want us to know about Enoch's testimony. In my opinion, it's because he testified that all sin is ascribed to one fallen angel. Also, his testimony is a reminder to the fallen that in the day of consummation they will be imprisoned, confined in the abyss of fire, and tormented forever. But before we read what happened to Enoch that made him so special, recall the 3 powerful revelations Yeshua made to the Sadducees about the woman with 7 husbands in Matthew chapter 22 verses 23 through 30. 1. The Sadducees err because they don't know the scriptures. 2. They don't know the power of God. And 3. When we resurrect, there is no marriage in heaven because we become like the angels. But let's search deeper in the 3rd book of Enoch, located in the Encyclopedia of Lost and Rejected Scriptures. Listen, family, listen. The Holy One removed Enoch to be a witness against them in the high heavens to all the inhabitants of the world, that they might not say, "The Merciful One is cruel." Enoch was taken up by the wind of the Shekinah to the highest heaven, and he saw the Merkabah. Stop. Merkabah are divine vehicles of light used by the higher intelligence to reach the faithful, and these vehicles can take on many forms when entering the physical realm. But let's continue. Enoch saw many different kinds of heavenly hosts on the left and the right-hand side of the throne. As he ascended, the host could smell his flesh from a great distance. And one on the left said, "Who is this that ascends on high and smells of one born of a woman? He is just a mere gnat among those who can divide the flames." And the Father said, "Servants." Stop and note. All the angelic hosts are subservient to the Father. But let's continue. The Father said, "Servants, all children of the earth have denied me and my kingdom and worship idols. So I removed my Shekinah and elected Enoch because his faith, righteousness, and perfection of deed equals all the inhabitants of the world put together." Stop. I'm going to say that again. Enoch was taken because his faith, righteousness, and perfection of deed equaled all the inhabitants of the world put together. And then Enoch testified he was honored and adored more than all the children of heaven and received 5,360 blessings. Talk about well done, my good and faithful servant. But suddenly he began to transform and grew in size, and his entire body burst into flames along with the 72 wings that emerged from his body. His muscles were flaming fire. his bones as coals of juniper wood, and his eyes were flames of fire. And then the Father bestowed upon him a new name. That's right, Enoch became a part of the heavenly host and was transformed into the holy angel known as Metatron, the Prince of the Presence, whose throne is next to the throne of glory. All praises to the Most High Power. And this is just manna for thought. Shalom, family, and thank you.